Okay guys, so I want to hear your opinion. Do you think that the next mayor of New York City could change American politics forever? Stick with me because I'm going to break down why that question matters. So it was a big night in New York City when a new political era arrived. 34-year-old Zohran Mamdani defeated Democratic establishment favorite and former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo to become the city's next mayor. Mamdani's win is being framed as more than just a race. It actually may mark a turning point in Democratic politics and what many are calling a contest between new Dems and old Dems. So the former assemblyman from Queens ran on affordability, calling for rent freezes, fare-free buses, city-run grocery stores, and universal childcare, promising to rewrite how the city pays for everyday life. And that message struck a chord with many young voters and longtime New Yorkers struggling with the cost of living. But his victory also exposes a deep generational divide inside the Democratic Party, where new Dems are calling for major change, while old Dems prefer a steadier, more traditional approach. And it's a shift that's already shaking up the political landscape. Republicans are calling Mamdani's win proof that establishment Democrats have bowed to the far left. And some moderate Democrats are echoing that concern, warning that New York could become a test case for how far progressive policies can go before they run into a budget issue. But for Mamdani supporters, many of them young, diverse, and highly mobilized, this isn't about political labels. They say it's about delivering relief in one of the most expensive cities in America.
New York, tonight you have delivered a mandate for change. A mandate for a new kind of politics. A mandate for a city we can afford.
Still, the road ahead won't be easy. Even with his mandate, Mamdani will have to navigate state law, a city council split on priorities, and a budget that leaves little room for new spending. And on top of that, President Donald Trump has said he would refuse to send federal funds to the city for some of these initiatives, adding another potential obstacle for Mamdani. Policy analysts say that many of his proposals, like fare-free transit or city-run grocery stores, will require creative funding and stronger partnerships with Albany, since the state controls budgets, transit rules, and other legal authority the city can't act on alone. And the political ripple effect is already being felt nationwide. Mamdani's win is firing up progressives across the country who see it as proof that grassroots campaigns like his can beat big money and famous names. Still, veteran Democrats warn that governing is different from campaigning and that delivering results will determine whether this new Dem movement lasts or fades. But for now, New York is bracing for change, a city on the edge of a political experiment that could rewrite what it means to be a Democrat in the 21st century. And Mamdani's mayorship will also be a test case in how democratic socialism can work in a country that has relied on two capitalist parties for so long. So again, I want to ask you, do you think that the new New York mayor could change American politics forever? Leave a comment down below and be sure to follow us for the latest news at thenationaldesk.com.